In the small village of Okoma, there was a young girl named Kosi. She was kind-hearted and cheerful. She always helped her parents in the farm, and she spent the rest of the time she had left with her friends. Kosi was a girl full of dreams, but one day her life changed completely. She had fallen in love with a young man named Emeka. Kosi and Emeka spent time together secretly. They met by the riverside, sharing beautiful moments of love and laughter. One night, their love went too far, and soon Kosi realized she was pregnant. And to her shock, Emeka denied the pregnancy. In their village, getting pregnant out of wedlock was seen as a taboo, and everyone turned their eyes away from an unmarried pregnant woman. The news spread so fast, and soon enough, Kosi's parents found out she was pregnant. Her father was disappointed in her and couldn't bear the shame because he was a chief in the village. Her mother pleaded, but the villagers were unforgiving, and they decided to throw her out of their home. Kosi carried nothing but a few clothes, and her heart was heavy with shame. However, she wandered from place to place looking for shelter. Her friends turned their back on her, and every time she passed by, the young men and women of the village mocked her. They called her names, whispered behind her back, and laughed openly at her. Mothers warned their daughters never to follow the steps of Kosi, as she was seen as a failure and shame to the entire village. Nkechi, my pride, my crown, don't end up like Kosi. You hear me? Look at where foolishness has landed her. Shameless girl. Mama Nkechi tells Nkechi, her only daughter. The humiliation was unbearable, but she pressed on. She was driven by the growing life within her. Days went by, and just as Kosi was on the lane of giving up, a kind woman from a nearby village named Mama Olisa spotted her resting under the tree. She was looking weak and helpless. Mama Olisa had heard whispers about a young girl who had been abandoned, and her heart went out to her. Unknown to her, that was the same girl in front of her. She approached Kosi and gently asked her what had happened. As Kosi recounted her story, tears filled Mama Olisa's eyes. Unlike others, she didn't see Kosi as a sinner, but a young girl who had made mistakes and needed a helping hand. Without hesitation, she invited Kosi to come stay with her. Mama Olisa took Kosi in and